Your controller is vibrating like hell as your heart pounds through your chest. On the screen, there's chaos. But you remain still, your gaze fixed on those pixels that transmit light that forms the polygonal shape of your character. Your character with big ass, guns. One is flesh, the other metal. You're in battle. As you revel in the destruction of your wake and watch limbs fly, a static cuts through the mayhem. Your teammates several miles away, sometimes across oceans, are shouting orders. You follow. Together like a storm, you move across the battleground as bodies fall in sync with your controller's vibration, again and again and again. And depending on the universe you are in, their crimson liquid pours from the gaping holes you left in them and streams across the debris-filled floor, etching a memory that will soon fade with the start of a new game. But that is exactly why you play. These digital universes give you an outlet that is not subject to permanence. Every frustration of the real world you unleash into villains in the shape of monsters and men. No money, kill. Tax problems, kill. No girlfriend, kill. Girlfriend just broke up with you, kill. The wife and newborn are asleep and you can finally relax, kill. You take those pent-up emotions building inside you and feed them to your nature. Your need to be competitive, to dominate, to lead, to solve problems, to win. And sometimes you use words as an outlet. Silly words like,
that's my partner.
Hey, you niggas is hoes, folks. Come finish y'all fucking food.
I'm about to, don't worry about it.
Hey, come finish your food, bitch ass nigga. The fuck?
It's about to be easy 4-piece, hold on.
Really slide, they just buy back and slay.
Ain't no way y'all just gonna hide in that building, alright?
Fucking numbnuts. I know it ain't easy for
they can shut up for
nigga ain't do shit about it. Niggas is hoes.
Your partners came, what you want me to do? I ain't Iron Man.
That bitch ass up.
That's a 2-piece. Y'all lacking, what's going on?
Well done.
Hey, we'll be seeing y'all.
and because we are men, we know these words don't mean anything and are said for the love of the game, to uphold the culture we met and to keep it going for the next generation of gamers. Through these teasing, but sometimes vulnerable words, we form online friendships that sometimes materialize into real life ones.
He said make a friend. You made a friend? Oh. You made a friend.
No,
He doesn't want it. No.
Hold up, I trust you.
I trust him. He's like, ooh.
Real world propaganda in the news, articles, movies, and animations tells us to seek more therapy and use our words. And we do so in our universes of choice, where we sometimes open up to complete strangers and they do so in return, amidst the litany of traded jeers and jabs done in good fun. But like with all things, this is not enough for the invaders. They seek to feminize us, to demonize us, to lay waste to what is our culture of silly words said in the spirit of competition. But we resist. They ban us, but we find ways around it. They try to change our culture because they know culture does not remain in the lobby. It bleeds, it leaks, it shapes our mentality, how we walk, talk, and carry ourselves outside these digital worlds. Masculinity in online shooters is not one part of many. It is the loud voice, the thumping chest, the engine that keeps the lobby alive. You don't log in to be soft. You don't log in to be careful. You log in to shoot, to curse, to flex your kill count, to remind the world and yourself that you are here, that you matter, that you can take up space, even as the government and those in the shadows seek to shrink you in the world. For many men, shooters are the only place where dominance is rewarded instantly. In your job, you might be just another guy at the desk. In class, you might be the one no one notices. But when the match starts, when you descend on a shoot, when you load your rifle, when you storm that corridor, you are somebody. A Helldiver trooper, a soldier, a mercenary. You are the one your teammates depend on. Masculinity here is not subtle, but contrary to what you might think, it is not measured in kills, nor is it proven in how long you survive, how much you endure, how many clutch plays you pull off when the whole team is down, but in how you lead, strategize, and work with your team members. How you sometimes sacrifice your safety to heal a wounded comrade. You prove your manliness, that code that cannot be erased from your DNA, no matter how much they try to legislate it away. when you show willingness to stand in the line of fire and help a brother. And if you can't, the voice chat erupts, you get roasted.
Can you please quit with the gay shit and concentrate? I do not need to tell you too many times to concentrate, please.
I'm crying laughing so hard.
Do not cry, bitch. Concentrate. I believe in you.
I'm angry, brother.
Shut up, woman. I'm trying to give them motivation.
Strawberry, what? Shortcake?
But all in good fun, it helps you build character. The digital locker room doesn't give sympathy. It sharpens you, like steel against steel. But outside the locker room, polite society wants to wrap you in wool. Wool that eventually gets into your mouth and nose and suffocates you. That clash between the polite society outside and the raging battlefield inside defines much of the tension we men feel today. We work in offices, we nod in meetings, we send polite emails. Then at night we let the beast out, cause when the headset goes on, the wolves fall down, the banter begins, the insults flow, not because we hate each other, but because that's the language of brotherhood in these spaces. The trash talk is as much a weapon as the rifle. It's a way to establish dominance without pulling a trigger. Masculinity in online shooters is raw, loud, and sometimes performative with trash talk. It lines up with years of cultural codes. Warriors of time past compete and battle it out while the women watch and pick the victor. Soldiers in camps display affection for their brothers with every taunt they utter. Online shooters also sometimes reinforce our fantasy of the ideal body and push us to be disciplined in order to attain it. Your avatar is usually bulked up, armored, carrying weapons twice their size. That image feeds back into how you see yourself. Even if your real body doesn't match it, you try to, on some subconscious level, carry the attitude, the walk, the voice. Still, that pressure is exactly what keeps men coming back. Because we crave tests, we crave trials, we crave the chance to prove ourselves again and again. Online shooters give that to us in a loop with no end. Win, lose, start again, die, respawn, fight again, fall, rise, shoot again. It's endless, and for many it's comforting because outside the screen, mistakes linger. A failed job interview haunts you for weeks, a breakup stings for months, but here, failure resets with the press of a button. Masculinity is reborn every match. That's why even with all the quote-unquote toxicity, all the shouting, all the chaos, these games remain sacred spaces for men. They give us a stage, a place to form friendships, a place to test each other, to completely let loose. And when the match ends, when the screen fades to black, when the controller stops vibrating, you sit in the silence, the echoes of battle ringing in your ears. The insults, the laughter, the commands, all lingering in the dark room around you. You smile and log off, but you'll be back. Because tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, the battlefield will wait. And so will the men.